Ever thought about knowledge as a key? More about this interesting analogy right after the intro. Welcome to Analogies. Are you ready to explore? I'm the Freedom Explorer. You can think of me as that part of you who likes to see things from here, from there, from any angle. And when you get in touch to that curious, adventurous, enthusiastic part of you, I'll present you the analogy of the day. Knowledge as a key. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. Imagine yourself with two hands holding a huge key. A huge key. Look at the key. Now, you look up and you are in a white corridor. Yes, a white hallway. And you see there's two doors there. Also white doors, pretty big doors. And you have the one key in your hand. And you wonder, a little bit excited, what door will that key open? So you go to the first door, pretty excited, you want to open it. Oh, it's pretty heavy. The key is pretty heavy. Oh, it's big. It's much heavier than you thought. So you go to the first door, you align the key to the hole. It takes some time, it takes some energy, some power. That's a pretty huge key. But you get it aligned, you push it through, and then you try to move it, you try to open the door and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You figure out it's probably the second door. So you pull it out, it takes energy, but you pull it out, you get it out finally, and then you look at the second door and you say to yourself, I'm going for you. Yeah, so you go for the second door, pretty excited, you're almost sure it will open the door. Yet again, you align the key to the hole, you align to the hole, you push it through, you try to switch it, to turn it, and it opens, you're so excited, it opens the door, and you have the wind blowing from the door, but you see it's a garden inside. Pretty exciting, so you walk through the wind and enter the door. Yes, you enter the door and you're there, no wind right now, and you're in a garden. Everything is green, nice. There's even a lake, and then you see there's more doors just across the lake. There's one. There's another one, another two doors, 4 doors. You have 4 doors there in the garden. And then you think about the keys. You look down on the grass, you see 3 keys. Also, huge keys. Yeah! Pretty exciting adventure. I know. Now, think about these keys as your knowledge. Think about these keys as knowledge that you can acquire. Maybe there are books, maybe any other thing that you can think about. Piece of knowledge. Think about these keys as knowledge. Think about them as keys to what you want, to the door that you want to cross. Think about something that you want to do in your life, a door that you want to enter. So these keys might be the knowledge that you need. But now remember that not every key will match any door. Meaning not every information, not any information, any knowledge that you have will be applicable in any situation. The situation is the door. Not every knowledge, no matter as big as it is, as big as it can be, the knowledge, the size of the key, no matter how big it might be, it might not be applicable for that specific context, for that specific situation, or in that analogy, for that specific door. And on top of that, the knowledge, the book that you might read next week, or the book that you might read right now, that will have the tips, that you want to get wherever you want to go. Think about this book. This book is knowledge. Some people would say knowledge is power. But here in this analogy, it reminds us it's a key. It's a key, but you need to use it. It might be a very big key, very heavy key, remember? But it may not work in every situation. That's the first point with this analogy. But the second point, you need to use it. You need to get it in the hole, and you need to try it. You need to try to apply it. It might not work the first time. It might not even work the second time. And also then when you open the door, when you take the key, put it in the hole, you manage to open the door, you still need to be the one crossing the door. You need to be the one going through the door, walking through the door. The knowledge will not walk you through it, right? The key is not the one walking the door. You need to step in. That's the thing, that's the action. This is what makes this analogy so empowering. It reminds us that even if we would read the best books and we get the best knowledge ever, we still, one, need to know where this knowledge is applicable or not. We need to understand what situations this knowledge we have, we can use. And then we need to use it, we need to apply it, we need to take action, we need to go through the door ourselves. So it reminds us, this empowering analogy reminds us that knowledge is not necessarily power, but knowledge is the key to power. It's the key to the door to where you want to go. But still, we are the ones that need to walk through the door against the wind, against the resistance. There will be some resistance probably. Remember the analogy, we opened the door, but then we had the wind, but then we overcame it. Yes, we fought it and we entered the garden or wherever else we want to go using that information, that knowledge, that key. So if you have more insights about this analogy, how to make it even more empowering, make sure to comment below and share that with all of us. And if you have other ideas about other empowering analogies, share them as well below so we can explore them. Explore in the next episode of Analogies, aka the Empowering Analogies. See you in the next episode.